Hey, what's up you guys? Today we're gonna be doing the final video of the day. I recorded like 10 videos by now. Holy crap. But we do it all for the content. Hopefully I end up uploading them fast enough anyways. But hey, they should be pretty good though. Should be my last Duelist Nexus box as well. So kinda wanted to record it, share the pools. But I did want to talk today again, since I already did 3 videos discussing the cards themselves and Yu-Gi-Oh itself. And again, I don't know, I just kind of think it can get a bit monotone after, just especially from the same person, so I like to switch it up. So today I wanted to continue on my discussion from one of my previous videos regarding Bleach, since again I am no secret, I admit this no secret, I am probably one of the bigger fanboys. So I want to talk about 1000 Year Blood War, with the spoilers. So if you're watching the anime, or you haven't read the source material, or you don't care, or you care about spoilers, then hey, this is not the video for you. Sorry, I thought it was something else. Pirelli, what is this? Dreaming reality. Not what I wanted, but okay. But anyways, I want to talk about what I kind of want to hopefully see in the remaining 2 cores and the remaining of the second core. So, I feel like there's so much going on that there's potential for it to, go kind of sour. And I also kind of, hopefully, this is my also wishful thinking, kind of, I'll talk about it a bit later, but I kind of want to shoehorn it in. I hope they plant the seeds for Can't Fear Your Own World. They kind of did with these last 2 episodes, with the whole Ichigo thing. That is not in the original source material, by the way. Ichigo does not see anything regarding the Soul King until he doesn't even learn his story at all. Like, the only way we learn it is from a villain in Can't Fear Your Own World. Again, I did say there were spoilers, so bear with me. But the only way we learn it is literally from Tokinata, when the main villain of Can't Fear Your Own World, the novel, the light novel. And he's the one who tells us explicitly, like, oh, this is what happened. They set him up. Pretty much, it boils down to they set him up to pretty much use him as the vessel that holds the 3 worlds together, type of deal. So they kind of screwed him over. So obviously he's obviously not gonna be too happy, and Yuha isn't happy about it. So that's the whole thing. But Ichigo does not know that ever. Like, he never learns that. I think he's not even in Can't Fear Your Own World. So yeah, he literally never learns that. And in the series now, he knows it. So I feel like that has to change that dynamic. And I'm kind of hoping that means that they're willing to implement more changes. So what I'm hoping to see in this second core, since it's gonna cover the second invasion, well, one of them already kind of went out the window. I was hoping to see more of Sajin, but it is what it is with the whole... I just think it was a little bit of a missed opportunity, just because we're never going to see him again, Like, they could have shown him. I feel like what they could have done towards the end, like, yeah, have the fight with... They could have, maybe extended it a little bit, but towards the end, what I really wanted to see... I did like that they added the little Yuha detail, that he looks at it. I think that added a lot, with the whole thing being his whole... With the whole Yuha bug thing being his whole, purpose of him even doing that. So I did like that they made that little connection. Because that also wasn't in the source material, by the way. So that's kind of cool. But at the same time, I kind of wish it was more. So what I was going to say is, I kind of wish instead what had happened is that, Sajin kills Bambiera, whatever, all that happens. He starts walking, but instead of walking, he starts running. Like, he gets angry. He just starts hearing the voice of his elder, right? He's like, oh, you get angry, whatever. He just starts remembering what he was saying, like, oh, we're vengeance. And he just starts getting angry. He just starts thinking about, what they did to Yama. And then he starts rushing towards Yuha, and then on the process while he's rushing, then he, you know, collapses and he's like, oh, what the hell did I do? Because, you know, I mean, realistically speaking, I don't even know. Do you guys think that the elder betrayed him or like tricked him? Because I feel like that doesn't really make sense. Because I mean, what he did, the fight versus Bombiera wasn't really a fight for revenge, I feel like. So I kind of wish that they added a moment that accentuated that revenge plot, that revenge aspect. Because if you think about it, they try to compare it to Kaname. My boy, that is not a fair comparison. Come on. Like, Kaname's whole thing was revenge, and he died, you know, from that. Komamura, you know, at the end of the day, he knew. I don't know if that's what I'm saying. I don't know if he tricked him or not. Because if he didn't trick him, and assuming he knew it was limited, then he consciously made the choice to protect his friends instead of going after Yuha, which I feel like is the selfless choice. Again, assuming he knew there was a time limit. Now, if he didn't know, then does that mean that he tricked him? Did the elder tell him like, oh yeah, you fight for a while? I don't know how long he told him. But I just feel like that's kind of something they could have, you know, made it a little more character driven. And also I feel like the moment would have hit a little harder, especially because they even repeated the Kaname scene twice, you know, to drive home that comparison, like, oh, you know, you fucked up, you ended up the same way as your friend, when it's like, not really. Like, yeah, they both underwent transformations, which is something that I really do appreciate it. Like, at the end, they both completely transformed. They both transcended from their form. So Kaname went from a Soul Reaper / you know, humanoid form to a beast, you know, to like the insect, and Komamura went from a beast to a human. So I think that was a pretty cool, you know, little comparison there, and little interesting note there, which I'm pretty sure was on purpose. But you know, that's what I'm saying. I just felt like they did a little more with it. No, I'm not saying, oh yeah, let him get to Yuhabak and start fighting him. Like, I'm not saying give us a fight scene. I get it. You know, things are expensive, and it wouldn't make sense. Like, Yuhabak would kill him probably in one blow. But I still would. I don't even know why I sleep that one. I thought it was a little ultra rare. Sorry. But you know, it would have been, I think, a nice character moment to just give him something that actually would seem relatable to Kaname. And to make us feel like, yeah, you know what, that makes sense. Like, he kind of, not that he deserved it, but like, okay, that makes sense. You know, that is a punishment for, you know, just selling your soul for revenge. Because, I mean, based on the fight with Bambiera, that would seem kind of like he didn't sell his soul for revenge. It seems like more like he was tricked by his grandpa, which is what I'm thinking is what happened. That he didn't know it was just one fight. Because otherwise, yeah, you know, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't make sense. But anyways, what I would like to see, though, you know, I'm not one to cry for spoiled milk. So still, I was pretty happy with what we got. It was pretty faithful. So, you know, you can't really complain when they do that. So I'll take it. I'm very happy with that. With what we got, you know, it was pretty accurate. The whole... the close-up when he was driving the bombs, I thought it was pretty cool. I thought, you know, I'm in the... stop sleeping super, sorry. I keep forgetting. But I thought the CGI wasn't even that bad, the 3D. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty sure I'm one of the few people who thought it was pretty cool, actually. I actually thought it added a lot to it. Like, how big and weird it looked. But, you know. Hey. What I would like to see, though, again, sorry. I'm just thinking, I have not gotten, I think, a single secret. What the hell? Hopefully I can get there should be 2 per box, so hopefully I should be able to get them soon. But anyways, what I'm hoping to see is the mask fight. I mean, I'm pretty sure we'll see it. And the astronaut fight. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure... I feel like those fights are pretty good, though. Hopefully... Actually, wait. The mask fight. Yeah, no. Actually, yeah, I do have some corrections there. So I feel like what they did with, because obviously a Bleach trope and something that they will have to address pretty fucking soon is the fact that people tell them, hey, this is my ability and this is how you counter it, pretty much. And, you know, that's obviously, I feel like, pretty bad writing when, especially, if you know, you know. I mean, I did say spoilers, so fuck it. When Rose tells Mask how to beat his Bankai, it's like, what the fuck? That has to be the worst case I've seen of that trope in anime. Not even in Bleach, in anime. Like, and it's so instant too. It's not even like it takes him a while. It's like he tells him, and the dude immediately puts two and two together. He's like, wait, that's it? That's all I have to do? It's like, what? It doesn't even take him a minute to figure it out. So definitely there should be some changes. Rukia's fight I'm pretty happy with. But, you know, I'll take it. I don't care. I mean, I feel like she did a pretty good job. Asna, you know, I could take it or leave it that he became a simp towards the end, like super weird. But, like super scared and stuff. But, and like he would just blabber. I don't even know what, but, you know, I'll take it. He was scared. That's the whole point. He's the fear and he's scared. So I'm okay with it. I said a simp. What the hell? That's the wrong word. Sorry about that. I was thinking of someone else. I was thinking, I don't know why Pepe came into my mind. Holy shit. Get him out of my brain. Nope, I'm not gonna talk about Pepe. God, hopefully, I swear, Pepe, that's a core 3 problem. I am not, you know, I'm not even gonna deal with it. I'm not gonna touch on Pepe. I'll focus, yeah, this video mostly on core 2, and I don't know, maybe I'll talk about core 3 later on. But anyways, what I would like to see is kind of like they did with Shinji, that, you know, how, because a lot of people also complained when Shinji did that with Bambiera, that he explained his abilities, but actually, if you think about it, it actually made full-on sense why he would explain it, and that she wouldn't even understand because it was backwards, the words were backwards. He even shows it in one part of the episode. He starts talking backwards and stuff. So we can assume that it's always going to be backwards for the person under the spell. So if anything, I feel like that's even strategy. That's even, you know, strategically advantageous. Because that would disorient the fuck out of you. If someone's speaking and you're just hearing, you know, backwards words, I feel like in a fight that would, you know, disorient you. So if anything, if you want to be technical in this sense, in this one situation, Shinji explaining his abilities actually made sense. I can't believe I just said that, but it actually made sense to disorient her more. I can't believe it. But, you know, I'm not saying do it again. That's what I'm saying. They really lucked out in this one. So I'm hoping that with Rose, they either come up with something similar. They say, I don't know, Mask, you can only hear my music or something like this. My Bankai cuts off your hearing other than my music. That I feel like that's a pretty good explanation. But then it's like, why is he saying it? You know, fuck it. I just don't want him to explain it. That's the point. I don't care if it's obvious pandering to the audience. If he's just explaining it to us, I don't care. As long as he doesn't explain to Mask. Or you can say that, oh, that the sound of my voice, or, oh, there you go. Here's a good one. My Bankai distorts all sounds except for my melodies. There you go. So all other sounds will be distorted. And they can hear, oh shit, dude, I just wrote them out. They can't even justify that Mask can't hear James because of it. They could add like an extra scene or something, and Mask is like struggling to hear James. And then he's like, oh shit, I can't hear anything. I'm just hearing this weird ass music and I'm dying. So out of like desperation, he claws out his eardrums. I feel like that would be pretty good. I feel like that's a, you know, way more viable explanation than, oh, hey, by the way, this here's about how you beat me. Oh, really? And you just get beat. Like, come on, bro. You can't do my boy Rose like that. They already did Shinji so dirty with this episode. Episode 17, by the way. I don't know when I'm uploading this. Episode 17. They already did Shinji so dirty. I can't afford another Visor being done dirty again. Hell no. So please. I think that's a pretty good explanation though with Rose. That his bankai makes it so that the listener can only hear his music clearly, so that obviously he's focusing on that, and everything else is like fucked, like the audio is completely distorted or something. Like when James speak, he hears like a weird sound or something. I don't know. I feel like that would add a lot to it. And in that case, it would also be similar to Shinji, where it actually would be advantageous for Rose to explain his bankai, because it would disorient him more, and it would actually make sense in a fight. And we, the audience, still get to benefit from it by learning, okay, oh, that's what his bankai does. Okay, that makes sense. Because it's such a sick ability. It's such a sick ability, too. It's, man, it's such a waste. It like, honestly, that's one of the few things that in Bleach that actually made me mad when I read it. I was like, no, you did not do this to Rose. And yeah, sure enough, he became a fucking zombie afterward. God, like, you can still have him beat. You can still have him plug out his eardrums. It's fine. Just give him a reason. Just don't make Rose seem so incompetent. Stop making the Visor seem so incompetent, please. And Kensei, I'm pretty happy with Kensei, honestly. He gets a pretty good showing. Maybe they extend his fight a little bit. Just so that so that Renji doesn't show up and it's just like, oh, well, by the way, I just completely destroyed a dude who just killed like who just knocked out 3 lieutenants and killed 2 captains. Like, that's kind of insane, bro. So give them a better showing, you know, show them actually, you know, messing Mask up and stuff, so that, you know, the Renji stuff is a little more believable. I feel like that would at least make a little more sense. And then, you know, the Renji fight I'm pretty happy with, so you know, I'll take it. If they don't really extend it, I think I can take it. As long as they do an episode, because I feel like since there's so much stuff going on, like just episode 17, think of it this way. Me personally, I thought Kamamura's fight was gonna be, or Sajin's fight was gonna be an episode whole, like a whole episode thing. Then I started thinking about it. I'm like, dude, they have to show Kangdu, they have to show Shunsui, they have to show Nanao, they have to show Soifeng. It's so much shit going on that there's just no time. So I understand why they don't, but I do hope that Renji's fight is an uninterrupted one, similar to Yama's, Rukia's fight, and what other one? Does Ichigo fight on this one? I don't remember. Does he make it down? Man, I read it a couple years ago, man. My memory's so bad. I just remember like key events pretty much at this point. So hey, pretty good for me. I get to watch it kinda, and sometimes it's like, oh shit, yeah, that happened. But I don't remember if Ichigo fights on this one. Is it? Oh yeah, I think it's when he fights the Bambis, yeah. Oh yeah, and Kenpachi too. I think Kenpachi fights on this one with Grammy. If he does, those 3 need to be full on uninterrupted fights, 100%. No half episode type of stuff. They need to be full fights. That's the thing though. I feel like Renji's fight will be compressed to a half episode. I'm kind of worried that they're gonna do half episode Rose and Kensei, which I feel like is already insulting enough. But I can see it, and then Renji the other half. I can 100% see that. And then tease like Ichigo coming back or something. Or Rukia's fight, I don't know, tease it or something. I feel like that I can 100% see them doing that. Because Rukia's fight, honestly, like I said, Rukia's fight I'm actually pretty happy with. Like, I don't think they should extend anything. Kenpachi's fight as well, I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. The only thing I kind of hope is that Grammy does some more creative, you know, flashy stuff, because of the anime. So you can depict his powers so much better, and so much, like, in a much more different scale, I feel like, than in, you know, paper or like pages. They can make, you know, colorful attacks, and they can make, you know, imagine that black hole, how it's gonna look, bro. Just imagine when he turns the Fabrica space, how that's gonna look. It's gonna look insane. Like, that's what I'm saying. They can go so crazy with Grammy, and this is a second chance to, you know, add. I mean, they don't even have to add anything too crazy. I feel like in the manga itself, he does, you know, some pretty cool stuff. he does start off kind of like basic elements type stuff, which is like, okay, bro, you can literally imagine a bazooka right now and just blow him up, which he does start using guns, which is kind of cool. But I feel like, yeah, they have an opportunity here to improve so much on it. Hopefully they take it, man. Hopefully they take it. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts with Cour 2. I think that's pretty much the 4 main tentpole fights, which would be the Rukia, which again, I'm pretty happy with Rukia's fight. I wouldn't complain about it if they just kept it 100% source material. Renji's fight, I'm actually pretty happy with Renji's fight. Again, just hopefully they add mostly the pre-fight, if anything. Hopefully they add to Rosa and Kensei. That is one thing I do want them to do a lot. Rework Kensei and Rosa's fight. So hopefully they get, you know, an episode to themselves. Both, what they could do is Kensei half and Rose half. That's pretty cool. I'll take it. Like, I don't need a full episode of just Rose and full episode of just Kensei. Like, I understand, you know, the reality of time constraints. But I would appreciate if they got some respect. Like Shinji got insane respect in episode 16. I feel like they could definitely do that for Rose and Kensei in an episode. So, hey, hopefully they do. That's my one complaint about Renji's fight. Renji's fight itself, I think, is pretty cool. Again, just that maybe indicate their mask is already kind of injured. Like, make it more clear. The mask is, you know, kind of fucked up already, and that Renji, you know, didn't just molly whoop him. Despite 5 damn near level, captain level Shinigami failing. So I feel like that would add a lot, you know, and contextualize the fight a lot. Other than that, the Kenpachi fight, I'm pretty happy. Again, just, you know, extend it a little more, add a little more flair to it, add crazy colors. But I trust, you know, I trust Pierrot. So far they've done such a good job. Like, if you see Yama's fight, the flames look so good. You know, if you saw Soifon's Bankai, the explosion looks so good. I'm fully confident they're gonna go all out on Grammy. I'm not even tripping about it. I'm not even worried. I'm not thinking. I'm not second guessing them. And Ichigo versus the Bambis, because I don't think Byakuya has a main fight. Pepe, does he fight Pepe in the second one? I mean, I don't. To be honest, I don't even want to see that. But no, I'm just kidding. I do want to see it, but you know what I mean. I really don't consider that important at all. And I wouldn't mind if that's like a half episode type deal. So, hey, that's what I hope to see. Again, this was the last pack, so I'm not gonna drag this out anymore. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate the support. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for possibly more Bleach discussion. Again, hey, if you're into Bleach, definitely. I'll probably do a Cour 3 wishlist discussion. I think that's kind of cool. And then, if you're into other topics as well, I'm also really into horror. So I did do a Saw discussion and a OG Bleach. I don't know if I'll post that one though, because I did go off the rails on that one a bit. I was, you know, I was talking about like 3 different things. So I don't know if I'll post the OG Bleach one, but point is, if you're, you know, you want to watch those type of discussion, or just pack openings, if you're actually into pack openings, like actual, hey, this card is, you know, this looks cool, hey, feel free to check it out. That's my main type of content, these discussions. You know, I'll try to sprinkle in every once in a while, since again, I'll only do them when I get extra couple boxes, so not too often. But all right, thank you guys again for, you know, sticking with me. I appreciate all the patience. You know, 24, damn near 24 minutes for 24 packs. Pretty good. Again, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, all the algorithm stuff. It really does help me out a lot, and it does mean a lot. So, hey, I appreciate it. If not, hey, it's all good. As long as you enjoyed the video and you enjoy yourself, hey, I think that's all that's worth it. Again, feel free to comment what your wish list is for Cour 2 and 3 if you want to, you know, talk about Cour 3. I mean, I'm down. I don't mind. So, again, this is spoiler discussion, so feel free to, you know, talk about any point of the series. I don't care. Even the, you know, additional stories, I've read them as well. So, hey, we're covered. All right, again, thank you, and see ya.